Welcome to Biology Easy channel. Today we'll discuss the topic is NEET oriented some important questions uploaded the Biology Easy channel. Let us see the one by one some important questions. See the questions. The DNA is changed. RNA is called as. It is very interesting. It is one of the fundamental question also. Okay, that's the DNA and RNA. How can form the DNA and RNA? They have four options given. They gave the four options. Replication is the answers, or translations, or transcriptions, or transcriptions. Which one is the answers? The students will be confused, isn't it? Okay. First understand the answers. After I will explain. Okay. So here the DNA is changed. RNA is called as. The answers I will say later. See the demonstrations. Okay, actually the cell is the cell inside a nucleus. The nucleus inside a chromosome. The chromosomes here beat like structure is a DNA, isn't it? That is a DNA, you know very well. Now understand this. The DNA is a double stranded. Double stranded. The DNA will form the RNA. So this is a DNA. The RNA will form the protein. The DNA to form the RNA is called transcription. Transcription. The RNA to form the protein is called translation. This is very very important for the central dogma of the biotechnology and biology. That is a DNA to RNA, RNA to protein. The protein to form the two types is a structural proteins, structural proteins. Another one is a functional protein. Functional protein, isn't it? Here question is a DNA is changed, RNA is called as replication, translation, transcriptions. Translations, transcription. Transcription DNA to RNA is a transcriptions. Answer is a C is a correct answer. Answer is a replication, translations and transcriptions and transductions. Answer is a transcriptions. That is a transcriptions. DNA to RNA is a transcriptions. Answer is a C is a correct answers. Understands? Here they have various questions to ask the transcriptions and translations. This is like one of the long genome of the DNA. The DNA is contains of the specific region is called promoter regions. Promoter. P is here. The letters given to the symbols for the promoter regions. P. Promoter regions only attached the what types of polymerase attached to the question will ask RNA polymerase. RNA polymerase. The RNA polymerase attached or binding the specific promoter site, then we'll start the initiation. Initiation means what? Starting with the help of the sigma factors. Understand? Another one more question, sigma factor. Like sigma factors, it will start the transcriptions. It can move place. It will form the mRNA produced. That is called elongations. That is elongations. After we'll stop the particular place, that is called stop the transcriptions. That is called termination. Just understand for the examination point of view, the DNA to form the RNA is called transcription. That's a transcription. Very very important questions are. Okay. During the photosynthesis, oxygen is produced from dash. CO2, water, sunlight, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a pigment. So how can produce the oxygens? That is very very important. Leaves, chlorophyll pigments, atmosphere from CO2 and sunlight. The sunlight from the sun. Okay, 2. And water from soil. And chlorophyll is present in the leaves. 4 components is very very important for the photosynthesis. The output is here O2 plus glucose. The glucose is a food. You know very well, food. This is a photosynthesis process. Now, O2 produced dash. The question will ask, during the photosynthesis, oxygen is produced from dash. CO2, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. The correct answer is here water. B is a correct answer. B is a correct answer. Here, normally understand the photosynthesis 2 reactions. Light reaction, 2 types, cyclic and non-cyclic. Cyclic and non-cyclic process. In the non-cyclic process, water molecules is a breakdown. That's very very important. Breakdown the water molecules. H2O broken down, and the H move to the electron molecules and the proton molecules, and oxygen is released to atmosphere during the non-cyclic process. Cyclic process and non-cyclic process both is light reactions. The light reactions occur in the granum. Already told granums, okay, granums and thylakoids. You studied very well. And another one reaction is dark reactions. Through the dark reaction, why do you plan to the dark reactions? It is used to make the food. Then only we are getting the food, the glucose. There is no any dark reactions, there is no any food, there is no any light reaction, there is no any oxygen for breathing. Understand? That is very very interesting. Both process, light reactions and dark reactions. The light reaction in the granums, dark reaction in the stroma of the chloroplast. Stroma. The stroma is one of the fluid substance of the chloroplast. Like fluid. This is the fluid substance in the chloroplast is a stroma. That is here. Answer is here water. Water is here breakdown. In the such a process, that is here a non-cyclic process. Okay. The next questions. The living cells. Understand the question carefully. The living cells does pigments in the blood. In living cells, you know blood very well. Actually, the blood is a red color. The living cells does pigment in the blood. Coloring agents. Which coloring agent? I means pigment in the blood. Chlorophyll, melanins, hemoglobin, oxyhemoglobins. Which one is the answers? We will discuss now. Actually, the chlorophyll is here only present in the plant cells, common living cells. But if blood is here only present in the animals. The answer is here wrong. Chlorophyll is here wrong, only plants. Melanin is here present on the skin cells only. That is here skins. That is also wrong. But blood not a skin, isn't it? Next we say hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is here in the blood, but question is living cells. The living cells, the hemoglobin combined with the oxygen. Oxygen, that is very important. Correct answer is here oxyhemoglobin is the correct answers. This is also wrong. Oxyhemoglobin is a correct answers for the such questions. Okay. Okay, next questions. ATP synthesis occur in the dash. ATP is a adenosine triphosphate. Energy, currency of the cells. ATP means first understand ATP is produced in the cell organelle is a mitochondria. You know very well. The mitochondria is one of the like structures, like it is the outer membranes, inner membranes. The fluid substance is called matrix. That is a matrix. Outer, inner is a ATP synthesis occur on or in the dash. Matrix is answers. Outer membranes of the mitochondria, inner membranes of mitochondria, inner membranes of ribosomes. Where is the answers? Which one is the correct answers? That is very, very important for the NEET orienteds. NEET exam, many times the questions asked. Okay, see the answers. The answer is here, inner membranes of mitochondria. That is here, C is a correct answers. C is a correct answers. Okay, I will explain now. Here, and this is a cytoplasms. The cytoplasms are here, EMB pathway. That is a cytoplasm. Just imagine this is cell. Imagine it. That's a mitochondria. This is a cytoplasm. EMB pathway. That is a glycolysis. Emdenmayer Parnas. Short form. EMB pathway. This is a glycolysis. Then enter the mitochondria is a second cycle. That is called link reactions. Third one is here Krebs cycle. And the fourth one is here in the membranes. In the inner membranes is here. Going to start the fourth cycle here, Krebs cycles and the electron transport chains. After the electron transport chains produce many ATP, isn't it? That's a lot of energy and a lot of ATP is produced in the mitochondria, is known as powerhouse of the cell. Okay, mitochondria is on the powerhouse of the cells. Question will ask here only. That is produce the ATP inside of the mitochondria. So answer is most of the ATP produced in the inner membranes of mitochondria, not the outer membranes. This is outer membranes I told you. This is inner membranes. Inner membranes only produce a lot of ATP. That's very, very important. One of the NEET questions. Understand? Okay. This question also very interesting for the biology. During the night, so during the night times, plant breathe through dash. Normally, the plants daytime breathe through the stomata. The stomata should be opened during the daytime. Nighttime, stomata should be closed, but xerophytes should be opened in opposite. Okay, leave it here. During the night times, plants breathe through the dash. Questions: stomata, chloroplast, tracheae, lenticels. Which one is the answers? Actually, the normally stomata should be closed night times. Morning only open the stomata in the plants, but night time should be closed. How can breathe? That is very important questions. Answer is here D. Lenticels is here correct answers. The lenticels only present in the stem of the plant. Understand the question? Very, very important. Okay. The lenticels also produced from the after the secondary growth in the bark of the plants will form the lenticels. Okay. Thank you watching my video.